Welcome to our vacation home. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I want to talk about this tent, and I think it's the best budget tent for you. So this is the Sky Ridge Pike. It's a two-person tent by Body Armor 4x4. Now this tent ranges in price. It's between $900 and $1,200. You can get it on Amazon, their website, I think a couple different Tacoma pages like Tacoma Beast. So it's available out there, and this one, it's budget. But I don't think that matters because all of them are kind of the same when you get the soft tops. They're all come from the same Chinese manufacturer. So if you paid for a Roam, it would be the same build quality as this and the same shape and everything, but it would cost you around $2,300. And this one is only like run you about $900 to $1,100 to $1,200, depending where you get it from. The mattress on this Sky Pike is pretty amazing. It's about 2.5 to 3 inches thick. I wasn't expecting it to be soft or anything, but our first night out, we only had the mattress on it, and it was extremely comfortable with 2 people and a dog sleeping on it, and we had enough room. So the tent size is roughly a little bit smaller than a queen size mattress. So you're looking at, I think, about 3 to 4 inches less wide than a queen size, and about 2 inches like in length you're missing out. But we got 2 full-size people in it and a small dog, and we slept comfortably fine, and the mattress was more than enough for us. Now we did go ahead and put a little upgrade in the mattress because after some time that memory foam will start to sink down a little bit and you'll start to feel the bottom of the tent. So we went to Walmart and got a little 1.5 inch little memory foam little booster thing to put on the bottom, and this really makes that mattress feel a ton better where you don't feel anything on the bottom of the floor up there. So if you do get this tent or you have one already, I recommend, if you have issues with your mattress, maybe looking at that, because it is about, I think, $15, and it changes the whole feel of the mattress. I wanted to talk about a few issues I had with installing this tent though. The bottom rails seem to be a little bit too close together compared to all the other brands, so I had to move my top rails on my bed rack. Now, Body Armor has a specific bed rack system that is directly like bolt on, you have no issues. I had to drill a few holes into my bed rack to get this to fit correctly, but it wasn't too big of a deal. I can go more in depth with how I installed this bed rack in another video and really drive home exactly how you can put one of these tents on this bed rack or any bed rack for that matter. Another thing that I didn't like about this tent is the instructions lacking. They give you like one page and another page for how to put the rails on the bottom, and the one page they do offer, the pictures on it are in like, I don't know, 120p, like you can count the pixels on it, so it's really not helpful. I got on their website and it's the same 2 documents, but they are not useful at all. The pictures are better online, but you kind of don't have any instructions when it comes to this. So between YouTube or me just messing with it, and you know, you can't just like look at it with the instructions and know how to do it. This is our first tent like this, and I've never like experienced anything like this, so the only way I had to learn how to do it was I actually had to take it apart and mess with it, and I figured out how to do it. But because of that, I'm going to do a full video on how to use this tent. The good thing about this tent is even with the instructions being off and me not really knowing what the hell I'm doing, I was able to get this fully set up the first time in about, I want to say 15 minutes. And that's pretty good for the first time ever messing with a tent like this. I'm getting it down pretty quick now, so I just took it apart today and got it all set up. And it took me about, I think, 10 minutes. I'll put a time lapse of that right now. Nowadays I can do it in about 10 minutes and I can put it away in about 13. Now if I was rushing, and I'm just kind of, it's a Saturday, I really don't care about going fast, I could probably get it done in about 7 if I was in a hurry. So that's not too bad for a soft top. I know one of the biggest complaints about these tents is the time to set up and put away. And I'm here to tell you, it's not as bad as they make it seem. A problem with this tent I did come across was the ladder. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but the ladder is kind of goofy. I can't get the top ring to lock correctly, and I don't know if that's by design. There's not even a line for it to lock on, so I think it is by design, or it might just be messed up. Another problem with the ladder is when I bolted it to the bottom of the base, the bolt parts, I don't know what it's called, the little triangle tabs where the bolt goes through, that was bent, and I had to smash it with a hammer and heat it up to try not break it when I was hitting with a hammer to get it bent correctly. I don't know if that was because shipping or from manufacturing, but that was a problem I had. My favorite thing about this tent has got to be the moonroof or sunroof or whatever you want to call that little sky view. It's awesome for venting and being able to see the stars at night through. It's cool to get to see through the rain cover. So that rain cover you see can actually come off and you can still use the tent if you're willing to risk getting wet. You can just take the rain fly off, taking those pulls out. I leave the rain fly on, I just take the pulls out and fold it up with it. I think it saves time. Living in PA, it takes up too much time to worry about putting the rain cover on and off, so I just leave it on. We can take it off and have just a screen for that sunroof. I leave it on and it's cool because it's see-through, so I can still see the stars through the inside of the tent, and if it's raining I still see them. Really cool feature. There's the ventilation in it is amazing. The 2 side windows, the 2 back, or the front and the back window, and then you got the moon roof. And honestly, it vents great. We had a little bit of condensation build up in the tent the first night out, but we had the windows closed up pretty good because it was raining really hard. The good news is though, in that rain, we got no wetness on the inside. And by wetness, I mean water. So all in all, I gotta give this tent a good 9 out of 10. I haven't tried any other tents out, but for the price compared to the other ones, I'm more than happy. The setup's there. It only takes about 14 minutes on average. That's if you're just goofing around, not in a rush. The points I marked off, I feel like everybody will have that issue, so I'm not gonna judge too bad. And because the documentation is so bad on these tents and nobody really makes in-depth videos, it's usually manufacturing just highlighting like they're perfect what they want to highlight. I'm going to go through and show you guys exactly how to set this tent up for a beginner in another video, since it's going to be really long and in-depth. But this right now is just my review of this tent and what I think about it. I love how it's got pockets up top as well. The pockets up top, there's 4 of them, and I like it so I don't lose my stuff. You know, I got my keys, my gun. I do carry a gun in the tent because you never know how people are. And my phone, everything kind of stays in the pocket and it's great. So yeah, that's my full review of the tent. I hope you guys like that. There's more tent video coming up. I want to show you guys exactly how to use this thing. But 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. That's what I think. Alright, I do want to show you guys the inside of the tent and those pockets I was telling you about. I want to kind of highlight the moonroof and kind of what it looks like from the inside. Not too many people show what the inside looks like when you're in there. So this is what the inside of this tent looks like. I think it's great. It's got plenty of room. Hope you guys like this video. I'll see you in the next one.